What if I told you that one of the most important safety devices in the world is known by a name that's completely wrong? We're talking about the airplane's black box. And the first fun fact? It's not black at all. Welcome to G Fun Facts Online, where today we're prying open the secrets of the most famous and misunderstood box in the world. So why isn't it black? Because investigators need to find it in the wreckage of a crash. That's why it's painted a brilliant, high-visibility orange. But the surprises don't stop there. What we call the black box is actually two completely separate devices, working together as silent witnesses in the sky. The cockpit voice recorder, or CVR, and the flight data recorder, or FDR. Let's start with the CVR. Think of it as the ears of the cockpit. It records everything: conversations between the pilots, radio calls to air traffic control, and even the smallest background sounds like alarms or the click of a switch. For a long time, these devices recorded on a 2-hour loop, but new rules are pushing that to 25 hours, ensuring that crucial moments from earlier in a long flight aren't accidentally erased. Now for its partner, the flight data recorder. If the CVR is the ears, the FDR is the aircraft's personal diary. It meticulously chronicles everything the plane is doing. We're talking about a huge amount of information. Regulations require at least 88 different parameters to be tracked on new planes, including things like altitude, airspeed, engine performance, and the position of the flaps on the wings. Some advanced FDRs track over 1,000 different data points, giving investigators a second-by-second replay of the flight's every move. So where did this incredible invention come from? Its story is forged in tragedy. Back in the 1950s, the world's first jet airliner, the de Havilland Comet, suffered a series of mysterious crashes. No one knew why. This led an Australian scientist, Dr. David Warren, to invent the very first prototype in 1958. Early versions were basic, literally scratching data onto copper foil. We've come a long way since then, moving to magnetic tape and now to super reliable, solid-state memory boards, like a heavy-duty USB stick. But the real magic of the black box is its toughness. How do you make sure this data survives a catastrophic crash? You build it like a fortress. The memory unit is protected by layers: a thin aluminum housing, an inch-thick wall of high-tech silica insulation, and an outer shell of stainless steel or titanium. This allows it to survive an impact of 3,400 gigaseconds. That's 3,400 times the force of gravity. It can withstand fires hotter than volcanic lava at 1,100 degrees Celsius for a full hour. And if it ends up at the bottom of the ocean, it can handle the crushing pressure of water 6,000 meters deep. Okay, so it survives the crash. How do you find it, especially in the vastness of the ocean? Each black box is equipped with an underwater locator beacon, or pinger. As soon as it hits the water, it starts emitting an acoustic pulse that specialized sonar can detect. After the tragic disappearance of Malaysia Airlines Flight 370, the industry pushed to extend the pinger's battery life from 30 to 90 days, giving search teams a much longer window to find it. Once found, the black boxes are rushed to a lab. This is where the real detective work begins. It can take weeks to carefully extract and decode the information. Audio from the CVR is transcribed, with experts listening intently to decipher every sound. The data from the FDR is used to create a detailed computer animation of the flight's final moments. By combining the pilot's words with the aircraft's actions, investigators can piece together the chain of events and figure out what went wrong. The lessons learned from this data have led to countless safety improvements that protect us every time we fly. But the technology isn't standing still. The future of flight recording is real-time data streaming. Imagine if a plane's crucial data was constantly being sent to the ground via satellite. Investigators could have information immediately, perhaps even before an incident becomes a disaster. Combine that with artificial intelligence that could analyze this data in real time, spot problems, and alert the crew, and you see a future where air travel becomes even safer. So the black box isn't black, it isn't one box, and it's constantly evolving. From a simple foil recorder born from tragedy to the indestructible data-rich sentinel it is today. The flight data recorder is one of the unsung heroes of modern engineering. It ensures that even in the worst of times, we learn, we improve, and we make the skies safer for everyone. Thanks for joining us on Fun Facts Online.